We're taking a bit more stuff to my parents this weekend because I'm hoping to get the opportunity to help Dad out with the first one of his, I don't even know what we're really going to call it. What would you call it, Soph?
What can you call it? A photography vlog?
Yeah, okay, photography vlog. I haven't heard half these stories, so something I'm actually quite looking forward to. Oh, this is not sensible. Yeah, no idea what that means. Yes, it's going to be a bit of a video production trip this time. Okay, I'm going to, before unloading the car, lunch. Those buttons that close and open the back of cars, one option I would always get with a car. Very helpful. Oh wow, it smells like Sunday lunch in here. Hey Millie! We're working on an intro for a channel trailer, that's what we like to call it.
There's a few more things I think I should say. It's very short. And then
I always liked these Asus ePad transformer things.
intro 2.
We will definitely have less jump cuts in what we're doing for you because we've got the time to get it sorted out and a bit better sort of delivered. Very exciting. I'm extremely excited.
This is much darker.
It's for Instagram. Maybe just take this.
Yeah, Instagram, that's what we need. Right, I'm going to do some vlog editing. Then it's going to be time to see how my dad has got on shooting the first of his few videos. I've been giving my dad a bunch of tips, but it's been quite time consuming and I've got way behind on my editing for today's vlog post. Oh dear. What kind of thing is Fuzzy Heads?
It's a fun factory.
A fun factory? It's going to manufacture fun, is it? Right, let's get right on it. Any opportunity. Problem is I really want to go somewhere and I've not got anywhere to go. Yeah. Just a big kid really. I spent my whole life moving car seats. But good news is Jasper's going to be in a booster seat soon, so it's all going to come to an end. Riding along with the wind in your hair, nothing better.
Finally sorted out the nonsense with the white balance and the exposure, because in fact you suggested there was a spot metering option on there, which I found that you can move the spot. It doesn't stay in the middle like the drawing. You can move the spot somewhere else. So I've just moved the spot somewhere which isn't going up and down with the pictures on the screen. So it just remains exactly the same exposure. We're definitely going to have to try and get this channel trailer up before the video that I'm shooting today goes live, which is tomorrow. So, I have no idea how we're going to manage that. But you know what they say, where there's a will. See you in a bit. I'm just heading out to see if I can find some vodka, which on a Sunday evening could be tricky. But I'm going to give it a go anyway. So far, today's video is basically nothing but me trying to sort out Dad's editing.
Oh really?
I'm trying to talk about the great things that I've learnt from Soph and her EV driving thing, but so far it's not happened. We'll get there once I've got the vodka. I think it's probably a good idea for me to plug the car in now because so far I haven't bothered. Got my vodka. Obviously it's just for cooking purposes. Yeah, believe that, you'll believe anything. Soph and her test drives, they have taught me a little something about the readiness of EVs for everybody. They're not there yet, not for everyone. A long-range EV like a Tesla Model S, that can work for everybody. But everybody isn't ready for it yet. And what I mean by that is, it can work, but because of the distribution of the chargers and the length of time it takes to charge, and therefore the fact that you have to do some planning, it doesn't have to take any time out of your day, but you do have to think about it. Some people are not ready to have to think about that yet. More quick chargers, better distributed, that will certainly go a long way to fixing that problem. Longer range EVs, again, will go a long way to fixing that problem. Tesla overcomes that problem by making an EV that is so desirable that people are willing to put up with having to change their mindset. But changing your mindset is not something that people will, generally speaking, do for free. They need to know there's an advantage to it, which is why it's important that there are still incentives for EVs, and that EVs are seen as being cheaper, and actually in fact are cheaper than alternatives. And it's also important that they are as desirable as they can be, because then people have got a real reason for making that shift. Now, I don't actually think we need to make a massive effort beyond what we're already doing to bridge this mindset gap, because I think people will get there anyway, just naturally. Over time, EVs are becoming more desirable, they're getting longer ranges, charging speed is increasing, the location and number of quick charges is increasing on an almost daily basis. All the things that hold people back are slowly being eroded, and as they're eroded, a larger and larger proportion of the population can and hopefully will wind up driving an electric vehicle.
How much do I owe you?
Boom! I've just given my mum the dime tour of the YouTube settings. So we're getting them all set up now. Oh, it's been a long day. I need to start looking at the channel trailer now in a minute, and then editing today's vlog post. It's all non-stop, it really is. This time of the year, I do find it quite difficult to be motivated, and it's quite difficult to go outside and do a lot of fun, interesting stuff. Yeah, because somebody commented that they thought I was sort of losing some steam. There are certainly days when it is difficult to think of something that is fun and engaging to put online. If, like this, you just basically whip the camera out all the time, then when you get to the end of the day and you try and edit it, you realise you've got an hour and a half of footage. You've got to watch that in order to know if you want it or not. So before you even get started with the editing, huge amount of work. Whereas if you know what you want to say right at the beginning and then you stick to saying that, then you can build your video in a substantially quicker and easier fashion. You do find those weeks in any subject where actually there isn't anything massively excitingly super duper fantastically interesting going on right at this second. There will be some good fun stuff coming up, I have no doubt. It never seems to be more than a week or two before Tesla come up with some kind of a crazy I don't know what. And one of the reasons why this is a vlog and not a just purely EV channel, as EVs become more and more mainstream, it's going to be a little bit like saying this is a car channel, and I'm going to have to, I don't know what, get into modding my car or something in order to keep it vaguely interesting, which I might do eventually. That's just a little bit of a side note on the challenges of doing a daily video. I like doing daily videos. It means that I've done a huge amount of editing. I've got so much quicker and better at editing. It's all just got much more fluid, which is what I like, because it gives me that skill set that you can use for all sorts of things. I hope you all enjoyed today's vlog post. If you have, remember to like it, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow for the next installment of my daily vlog. Bye. I love editing. It's really good fun, it really is, and it makes a world of difference. Oh my word, if people could see the 90 minutes or so of totally unwatchable footage that comes out of this daily vlog, it would blow your minds. Right, anyway, speaking of which, time for me to crack on.